Hiya. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hiya. That's not worked. Pick up my window. Pick up the red window. Take it all. There. I'm good, Phoenix. Thank you. How are you? I'm feeling loads better.
Oh yeah, you were a bit poorly yesterday.
Oh man. I'm still a bit sniffly. Still got a bit of a cough, but I'm eight. I am eight.
But you're not dying.
Not dying. That which is obviously the main part.
So click accept invites, and it should appear in there. It's weird. You have to go multiplayer, accept invites, the invitation you want to accept, then click accept. I don't know why it just doesn't have your list of invites.
Right. I'll tell you what. I'll relog.
Yeah.
We're just having some troubleshooting issues as we always fucking do. Oh, lovely. I'm fucking dropping frames again.
Frames on your ass, bitch. Frames on your ass.
Dropping motherfucking frames.
Like 100% of frames over the last 2 minutes I've dropped, which that's a considerable amount of frames, my guys.
Yeah, it's a lot
Options, video.
Yeah.
Thanks for the host, Plague.
Oh, wrong place. Here we go, we're dropping frames, and we're dropping frames, and we're...
Framey wamey. Fuck you. What have I got open that I shouldn't have open?
Bronze. Are you sure it's not your internet?
Yeah, probably is. But like it's been fine. Like it's only just started in the last. It's a fucking joke, man. I don't know why. It's a recent thing. Everything else does fine. Like I'm having no issues with like anything else. It's just when I want to stream it's shit. I don't know what's been going on.
That's a good London. Good London accent.
But when I did that test, Lee, it didn't fucking stutter for 2 hours.
Heck.
Heckin'. It must know. It must just fucking hate me.
It must be that. I mean, it's none of the
Skynet.
reasonable things, like Skynet, yeah.
Right, so I don't know what this is about, Phoenix, because I've never played it. I bought it when it was first released and never played it, which is it's a standard thing for me to do.
So, do you want the lowdown?
I would like an invite.
Right, okay. Let's do that. Invite the players. Maverick. Invite sent. Okay?
I didn't get it again.
I don't know how to fix this. Like,
It worked fine for me. Click join game.
You're there, but it's a private session.
okay. Let's see if I can make this session.
I wonder if I can invite you.
No, let's session settings, session type. Right, invite players, Maverick, invite, go. How about that?
Nah.
It looks like you are a honking bitch. Session ID is hidden. Manage players.
I'm a fucking honking antelope.
I don't know
When
why.
you see that
I'm
honking
fine,
antelope.
trying to help you. Karaoke. So, I have got a little S next to Adam's name, but your name is like a um, a user icon.
Oh.
All I can do is press invite. There's no other option.
I've sent you a friend request. I'll see if I can. Oh,
Oh, hang on.
Ah,
that's new game.
you're now gone to an S.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Thanks
Friend
for the
already.
host, Tucker. Can't wait for it to drop frames just for you. Because it will. I've been dropping frames ever since you first came in my stream that one time and just said frames. Welcome back. I've never been here. Thanks for the host, Phoenix. Oh, wowzers.
I just made a mess of my trousers.
Wow, you have
So
been
that's-
busy.
Yeah,
Making stuff.
we ain't seen nothing yet.
Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet.
So, the idea of this game is very similar to Factorio
Okay.
or Satisfactory.
Okay.
So, there are resources in the ground, you pull them out, smelt them, put them on conveyor belts, and those conveyor belts whip around to every corner of the world, and then you process those in different ways.
Okay.
So, an example of that is over here. So, if you follow me,
Packer!
you can see that this is a copper deposit. Wherever you are. There we go. So this is a copper deposit, one of the many deposits in the game. That's been pulled out the ground by a miner. That's then getting put on this conveyor belt.
Not that kind
sent
of miner,
through
man.
this
I was going to say, like,
smelters,
it's child labour issues right now.
into the smelters. Those smelters, so if you notice, there's ore going in. Out of them come delicious, delicious ingots. And those ingots go down here into a buffer and then into the factory.
Okay.
So it's very much that's the core. Pulling
Thanks
stuff out the ground and then changing it.
for the bit, Scroogey.
This is Factorio, but in 3D.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so apparently this game is 3D Factorio. It's called Satisfactory. I've owned it for possibly a year or two.
Since it came out, and you've not played it.
No,
Wow.
I actually think I bought it on release day.
Yeah.
And I have yet to play it once. So, task me. Task me, almighty. He tasks me!
Have you done tutorial? Do you know?
Nah, I'll figure it out.
So if we were to give you a task, you wouldn't understand how to fulfill said task.
I'll figure it out. I'm a clever boy.
Have you got anything in your inventory?
I have... hang on. I have a flashlight.
Oh no. Oh shit. Nearly died. Ugh.
I have Wi-Fi. Ah, inventory. I have Zeno Zapper.
So that
Okay,
will defend
That's
yourself.
good. That's good. Me and you are gonna go
Ha.
and
Ha.
meat
Ha.
shields.
Ha!
So your task is to be a meat shield.
If
for
I
me?
choose to accept it.
Yes. Why not? You can deny it if you want.
Oh, look at all this copper. Right, I'm coming.
Right, I need to build a.
Ha! 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 How's the frames, everyone? can't believe you have done this. You must have been playing this yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much.
extensively.
Mm.
Hiya! Shack Squad! Ooh! Bubble Bubble Tile and Trouble. What's this?
Oh, so that is a landing platform. So if you look behind you, there's
Oh,
like a
you...
grate.
Oh.
Jumpy boys.
I want to jump off that. How do I get up there?
Bear in
the
mind-
jumping pad that's next to the thing.
There's a jumping pad.
Yeah, but
Whoa!
yeah.
Be careful though, because the tolerances are none.
So if you jump off there, you'll die.
Will I?
So that object that you're climbing on there is the space elevator, and if
Okay.
you look up, it connects to orbit.
Okay.
So what our mission really is to collect things and put them in the space elevator and send them up to orbit, and then we get, rewards for it. That's basically
Okay,
what it is.
so can I get up there?
You can't go into orbit. We sort of just live on this planet, I suppose.
But I mean, it certainly looks like there's a... Certainly like there's a jumping pad for me to jump off up there, like a diving board.
Please do that,
Yes.
but land on the
That's-
green. Land in the
that's
green jelly.
recommended and encouraged.
But I can't get up there. I want to be
No,
up
you-
there.
You can't go all the way up there.
Oh.
So,
Right.
Where's the green goop?
so just like jump off the way you came up and then onto the green jelly.
With your handy zapper, you're gonna follow me, and we're gonna go.
It's like
clear
jumping off a
out.
roof into a swimming pool. Not that I've ever done that, because A, we don't have swimming pools and I'm a fucking wuss. Hello! Yay!
Into the green jelly.
I nearly said a bad.
Like what?
Snack bars.
Geronimo was wearing.
I love snack bars.
That's just not right. You shouldn't say those things.
Where are you? Like, I keep thinking I can see you.
By the hub.
There you are, Melbs. You're running
Yeah.
into this thing here. Are you okay?
If you look at the top,
The
there's
netcode's really poor.
The what is?
the net
So
code.
so it looks like I'm sprinting into something. Actually, I'm nowhere near where you think I am.
Oh, look at these boxes of
it-
bolts.
Come to the hub. I'll meet you in front of it.
Come.
Right, the hub is our house where I came from.
Correct.
Yes.
That's good to know. I'm learning!
Okay. Awesome.
Cool,
So have you got
Phoenix, thanks
anything
for
in your
lurking.
inventory?
No, just my bug zapper.
Awesome. Right. Let's go on an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure. Yeah, yeah. Hang on, should I? There was a button for arachnophobia mode. Should I have turned that on?
No. Spiders are underground. So grab these. There are I think there are three types of food. Pale berries
And
nuts.
leaves.
and bacon mushrooms.
Bacon mushrooms.
Bacon mushrooms. Yeah, we'll probably see some of them as we go around. There are many baddies. So,
Why when I pick up leaves do I get wood? Oh,
don't bother picking up loads of leaves.
Adam, you're apparently over here.
I'm really not.
Yeah, don't worry about
Ignore
that.
that. So follow. Basically, we want to follow these power cables.
Alright, okay. That's really bad, that.
I don't know where you are.
I'm following the power cables. I'm on the bridge.
Okay. Are you on the bridge? Awesome.
I'm on the halo now.
Right, if you wait there, I'll meet you there.
I can
it
hear a
doesn't update
pig.
player permissions.
Oh shit.
Oh, what the fuck? It's just lagged me off the side.
Wow, look
The
at that.
game's literally just lagged me off the side. Oh my Jesus! Right, I have no idea how to get back up.
Have you tried climbing?
I dropped everything off my my inventory, so I can't even build.
Can you swim up the waterfall? Hiya, broccoli.
I can try.
I mean, that feels like something you can do in space.
I mean, we are on a planet though.
Do you want me to jump down as well? Oh, look, there's...
Um,
Oh!
What the
Oh,
fuck are you
shit,
doing,
buddy.
guys?
I didn't fall. I slipped. So this looks like we can get up here. This halo ringy. Oh, it's too steep.
Yeah. So, are you down in the cavern?
Yeah, I slipped and landed in the water.
Meet me underneath the bridge.
Oh god, I've been murdered by something.
Run to the bridge underneath.
I've been murdered already.
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh.
So now I no longer have a baton.
Yeah, that's problem.
I'm good, broccoli, my friend. How are you? Your name reminds me of Daddy Daycare.
Original broccoli from Star Trek.
Oh yeah, Reginald Broccoli, but mostly Daddy Daycare. I am the broccoli and don't know why. I fucking love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So now what do I do, Adam? Since I don't know what I got murdered by. Obviously, I fell quite a distance off that Halo bridge, and then I think something spat some acid at me. But
Yeah, one of the problems with multiplayer in this game is that when shit starts to attack you, you just lag out. There's nothing really you can do about getting attacked. I'm gonna have to find my way back, so you're kind of with Lee for a bit.
okay.
You can find me on the map if you want to come and see my ridiculous fucking invention.
What the fuck is this thing, please? Oh my god, Lee.
Don't touch it. It's friendly.
It doesn't look friendly.
Is it like a whale but with long spindly legs and a tiny head?
Yeah.
They're not offensive. They're just, they just let it stride through.
Ugly as
Doesn't
fuck.
cause- yeah, it doesn't cause any damage.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
You should definitely watch that movie, Broccoli. It's one of those movies that's so bad it's good. That's one weird chicken. I can't believe how busy you guys have been.
This was only what, a few hours yesterday, plus whatever time Lee was playing before we got on.
Oh, so all day then.
No comment.
Yeah.
No, it couldn't have been all day because Lee was at work.
Yeah, I was doing important work at work, and I wouldn't do that.
Daddy Daycare is what that movie's called. It's surprisingly good. It's a kids movie, but it's pretty chill. It's like what I'd call a Sunday afternoon movie. Like when you've got nothing better to do and you're just sitting chilling on a Sunday afternoon. You've had your dinner or your lunch or whatever you call it. Your middle of the day food.
I call it my squandles.
Your squandles, right? You've had your squandles.
Hey, Matt.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, hello.
I'm just up this ladder. I'm just doing some, important work.
Hiya.
Hi.
I have a power pole.
Please don't do that.
I like your boots. They are nice boots, by the way.
Thanks.
I
Oh!
love it when somebody new joins like a game with a difficulty curve, and everybody else is like way past it.
Yeah. Like every game I've played ever.
Remember, you have to hold shift to run and jump off that ladder.
It's like when I joined Raft and all I did was just fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that, broccoli. It's all to help everyone in it. Everyone. I've turned I've turned into a Kiwi. Or
See,
or yes, to help everyone. Or South African, one of the two.
okay. Oh, God.
Right, I'm finally managed to find my way back. I managed to pick up one of our items as well, Lee.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know where we fell down last time? I managed to find some items, so I've actually got an extra Xeno Zapper and chainsaw here, which you can have, Maff.
Thanks, man.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
No.
So,
Brock,
it's in the map.
it's in the map.
Sorry, not the map. The hub.
All right.
There's a little chest in the hub.
Broccoli's asking if this is story mode or pure sandbox. Because I don't know. I don't know the answer.
This is like survival type story thing.
Yeah. So.
Like Minecraft on glue.
It's closer to Subnautica. So it's
Yeah.
like a cross between Subnautica and Tekkit.
I thought you were going to say Subnautica and Tekken there. I was like, that's a very
Tekken.
interesting game.
Yeah. No, that's Endgame. It turns into Tekken. So yeah, at the minute it's a mixture between Subnautica and Tekkit.
Can I heal myself? Because I've just jumped from where Lee is onto this and took like
Yep.
a
So you
lot
need
of.
to find, remember the food that I was talking about? You need to
Oh
find
yeah,
some of that. So
some
if you
berries.
press and hold. Oh, you need an object scanner. So come to the hub.
So I need this chainsaw.
There you go. Yeah. So you need the chainsaw, and also you
There's
want.
Xeno Zapper
Yeah, and I'll put an object
and
scanner
an object
in there.
scanner.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want to grab that? Let me just double check that.
How do I pick things? Ah, with that and then.
Yeah.
Can I have one in each hand?
Not at the same time. So you drag your hands, and then you scroll to switch between them.
Oh yes.
If you have the object scanner, I can't remember. Click it, right click. It'll come up with your options for what you're looking for. You want to look for like mushrooms or nuts or something.
Okay.
And then spin around. You'll get like a Wi-Fi signal when you're coming close to them.
Okay. Cool. Phoenix, I haven't got any water yet, but I'll grab some in a bit. Broccoli.
Water.
The Forest is such a fucking good game. Oh,
It's good in VR.
it's not good in VR. No.
It really, really is.
I don't have it, specifically because the VR looks fucking terrifying.
We don't have to play it in VR.
No, you don't.
I'm looking for. Have you played it in VR, Broccoli? Because that is some scary shit. I think the mushrooms are up there.
You know what the scariest thing in VR is, but also one of the greatest things I've ever experienced?
Spider-Man.
No, Jeff in Half-Life Alyx.
I haven't played that yet.
I thought you said chess.
Jeff. Do you have it, Lee?
No.
I
Oh my God.
downloaded it
It's
and
so
couldn't run it, surprisingly. So I'm just waiting to get that new PC, and then that'll be probably the first thing I buy.
It's one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh god.
Because
But
it's like,
I'm tagging in it because girls like simple all the time.
Becky just showed me a meme where let's have a look. It's one of them nobody, and then there's a blank space, and then it says me at 3 a.m. Where the fuck is my birth certificate? Yeah, that's just a random dude.
What about the New Forest? I can't remember what it's called, but there's a sequel coming, which also looks pretty fucking good. Ah, mushrooms.
Oh,
Do I cut the mushrooms down?
you can do. It gives you mycelia.
Oh, and with that I can travel the mycelial network.
yeah, and you can
Yeah.
obviously, that's what you can do.
But how do I cut?
Click. Oh, you need biofuel. Sorry, I should have told you
You
about that.
fucking messer.
So, our biofuel. I should probably show you around, actually.
Oh, give me the grand tour.
Yeah, I'll show you around so at least you know where everything is.
Yeah,
Um,
there's a new one coming out, but I can't remember what it's called. Probably something like The Forest to Return to, or Sons of the Forest. Yeah, that's
Or forest.
Two
Forest
Forest,
back to vengeance.
Two Forest, Two Furious.
Too fast, too furious. Foresty.
Forest 5.
Forest Force 5.
Forest Tokyo Drift.
Forest
Oh.
2 Electric Boogaloo.
Forest colon Gump.
Forest colon.
Yes.
Oh, what the other Too Fast, Too Furious? There's one just called Furious, isn't there? Just the,
fast.
Fury.
Too fast.
Mad Max Forest Road.
so then going off that kind of sequel thing, and so the equivalent of Furious would be Rest.
Yes. That's exactly what it would be.
No, it's
Oh.
not. Is it out now? Is it out now? My very naughty Twitch wishlist. Fuck me. Steam wishlist hasn't informed me of such.
What's that?
Sons of the Forest.
Two Forest, Two Furious.
Two Forest, Two Furious. Yeah.
The Forest 2 Tokyo Drift.
Liberati. It's fucking creepy as fuck, that game though. Like when you get into it,
Oh,
like
no.
it starts out such a nice, just little fucking survival game. Like I can remember the first time I played it, I didn't know it was a horror game. I just thought it was like, oh yeah, you crash land in this fucking forest and you have to try and survive. I can remember the fucking first time when that one of those fucking creatures just ran up to me and went like, "Argh!" My face was like, you fucker, horrible bastard. I shit me pants.
Shit your necks.
I shit me nicks. And do you know what? It actually reminds me of The Descent. Have you watched that movie? Has anybody watched The Descent?
Yeah.
Is that the one where they go into the big hole?
Yeah.
The bone. Lots of blood and bones.
Yeah, but at first it doesn't seem like a fucking horror movie. It just seems like, oh, they're trapped down this hole, everything seems alright, and they just have to try and get out of this cave. I watched this movie when I was like fucking 13, 14, and had no idea it was a fucking horror movie until that part where they see that fucking thing for the first time, and it's just kind of in the background like that. And then it just turns around and it's like, "Roar!" I was like, yeah.
That's my least favourite kind of jump scare. It's the reason I turned off Grudge in like 10 minutes of watching it.
Yeah.
When she's trapped, she's not trapped. She's just hiding from somebody playing hide and seek in a cupboard, and then there's just this like pale ghostly face behind her, and she doesn't notice it. But it makes my esophagus shorten.
Yeah, good mixture. I don't watch scary movies. I'm too much of a wuss for that. So
Yeah,
obviously,
I can't,
watching The Descent, which actually turns out to be a fucking terrifying one, it's no good.
Oh my lordly, what's going on over here?
This is the creation of the ultimate thing.
Is that Ultimate Screws?
That would be so good. There's just like a super ominous tower and all just billions of screws. No, it's to make reinforced plate.
I thought it was weird to have not gotten a. You got my hopes up there, Phoenix. Smack your butt.
And just this is a
Is that a new
combination of
subscriber benefit?
Can
A
be.
couple of thanks.
Smack your butt if you subscribe.
smack your butt up. Bow, 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 bow. Change my pitch up.
Nah,
Smack my
do
butt.
not watch horror movies. I mean, I played a horror game not so long ago. I played that I've blanked out my memory.
Barbie's Fun Day Parade.
Yeah, that was the exact one. Oh, like the portrait one is a fucking psychological thing, and that was fucking freaky enough for me. There was a movie I watched when I was 14. It was like Rec 2, some horror movie that had like zombies and exorcism and stuff, and it made me unable to sleep that whole summer. Yeah,
Oh, Rec 2. I remember when people were talking about Rec. Wasn't it based on like a Spanish movie or something? And everybody like freaked out, and then they remade it. It was the talk of the school.
Did you say Erect 2?
Yeah, no, that's different, and it was Erect 222.
Right.
They made quite a lot of Erect movies.
see, I don't mind movies. I don't mind like Hostel. I don't mind like gory movies like Hostel or Final Destination and stuff like that. Or Saw.
See, they give me too much of an erection. You know what I mean?
It's just the opposite of a scary movie to you, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it scares me about me. It makes me realise things that I don't want to know about myself.
What else have I fucking watched that I hated? Oh, do you know what fucking... Hiya, Georgia. There's... The trailers for the Human Centipede scarred me. Like,
Have you
just...
seen-
No, I haven't seen it.
So the first one's not too bad. I mean, it's bad, but it's like kind of horror movie. I think it's Human Centipede 2. Just goes mad with it.
Two
It
human,
looks
two
like
centipede, you mean?
two human. Well, no, not two. Two is like quite a few people. It's basically it's like a fan-made movie.
Right.
And it's set in a world where Human Centipede 1 exists in the world as a movie.
Right.
And then somebody watches it, and it like proper turns him on, and then he wants to replicate it.
Ugh.
But there's a scene where he apologies for this.
Here we go.
He jerks off. So he's like a parking lot attendant person. You know, people who look after the cars in the car park.
Yeah.
And he's there at night. And he jerks off with barbed wire and sandpaper. or
Oh,
something.
wow.
Yeah,
Of all the things.
barbed wire and I think it's barbed wire and sandpaper.
I mean, either one or the other, absolutely fine, but both.
Yeah, but it was more of a comedy than like Human Centipede 1. It's like it was designed knowing that the people who would watch it just want gratuitous violence and to laugh.
Yeah. So, like, when I first watched the trailer for Human Centipede, like, I think something in my brain kind of went, like, who the fuck has thought of this as an idea? And, like, because I'm sure, like, it was actually feasible that it could actually work or something like that. For a certain amount of time until obviously one of them died. But, like, just the thought of, like, somebody sitting thinking up that fucking absolute monstrosity. Like, I haven't watched it, and I can't watch the trailer because it just freaks me out and just makes me kind of lose faith in life for a while. It's just vile, just the thought processes that some people go through. But then again, I'm more than happy to watch fucking Hostel and Saw, so
Yeah, it's all the same shit, really. Isn't
it
it
is. I think that's my worst fear, you know, of like,
What, having your mouth sewn to somebody's ass.
it depends whose ass, but no, I mean like. I mean, like, getting tortured and shit, like, fucking, I'll do anything. Like,
Yeah,
set me
that
on
would be
fire
pretty
if you
bad.
want. Like,
Oh, I don't know. There's a great movie with a setting fire to somebody's scene. Have you ever seen Eden Lake?
it sounds like a horror movie that I wouldn't watch.
It is a horror movie, but it's set in the UK. It's an independent.
Oh, lovely.
Movie.
Much closer to home.
And instead of like a slasher who's ultimately powered or whatever, it's like a gang of chavs.
Oh, yeah, okay. Realistic. Could happen.
So it'd be pretty realistic for around where you lot live. But you're around Darlow, right?
All right,
Um,
Middlesbrough area.
at Durham, actually.
Oh.
I'm upmarket now. Yeah, so it's about this couple who go on for a holiday camping in this place called Eden Lake.
Oh, not
and,
just a clever name.
Not just a clever name based on where it is. And
See
they
you in a bit,
run
Felix.
into this gang of youths.
Youths.
And craziness ensues. But there's a scene where they set fire to one of the characters, and it's just so fucking traumatic.
Oh.
He's just this like young lad.
I don't know. I feel like I'd rather be set on fire than like. I read something about this real story about this woman that was captured and held captive for like 3 years or something like that, or it might even have been longer. Like she was kept underneath, like in a coffin-sized box
My
underneath
God.
this guy's bed for like hang on, held hostage for years. What the fuck's? No, not her. There's so fucking many of them. Kept in a box. Like some of the fucking shit. 7 years, actually.
7 years.
Yeah, chilling ordeal of woman held captive in box under bed for 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, and she was only brought out of the box to be tortured.
At least she got out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Change is as good as a rest, right?
Like honestly, it's just fucking. And the only reason she got out was because the guy's wife felt sorry for her.
What?
Yeah. Thanks for the bit, Squeegee. I'll see you later, man.
After 7 years.
So it was. I think I read all of it because like I kind of read the headline. I was like, what the fuck? So then I read more about it. It was something like this guy had like. I think he was abusing his wife or something like that because he had fucking power issues. And like they kind of agreed that he wanted like a slave sort of thing, and like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to kidnap somebody and do this and do that. And she kind of said, well, all right then, but like don't do this, don't do that, and like at least then it stops you abusing me. So yeah, they just kidnapped this woman together and kept her in this box for 7 years. Fucking imagine being stuck in a box underneath this couple's bed for 7 years.
That's awful.
It's brutal, man. But then there's all sorts of shit like that happen. Like, did you ever read the one about the there was this guy, I think it was a gay guy, who was like kidnapping blokes, killing them. And this one, what he tended to do, right, is he'd drill a hole in the skull and like pour acid into the skull or something like that.
Yeah, he's a famous one. Danny, what's the name of that serial killer who drilled holes in the people's heads and poured acid into it? You know, he had that fascination with lobotomies. Closeted gay guy.
Oh yeah, it's awful, but like, fucking, one of the guys
He had them in the fridge or something.
one of the guys escaped, and managed to get to some Jeffrey Dahmer, yeah. One of the lads that he'd kidnapped escaped after having his fucking skull drilled into and acid poured in, and he came across 2 women, and the women like took him to got some police officers over, but then this Jeffrey Dahmer guy came out of the house and just kind of fucking came up with some cock and bull story of, he's my boyfriend, we've just had a fight, he's a bit drunk, I'll take him back home. And the police officer's like, oh yeah, that's absolutely fine, that's not a hole in his head or anything like that, he's not fucking incoherent or had his fucking brain fucked to bits. Yeah, so like
Literally.
the guy just fucking took him back into the house and continued torturing
Yeah.
him and killed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Jeffrey Dahmer.
as far as I'm aware, one of those police officers.
Fact alert: the reason Jeffrey Dahmer drilled that heads and put the acid is to make them into zombie sex slaves.
Really?
That is according to an expert that I happen to have in the household about fucking serial killers.
I also have one of those experts, Lee.
Do you have an expert on serial killers in your house?
It's weird how they're both women.
No, it's
No.
actually a thing. There's definitely a correlation. That's one of the things with Jeffrey Dahmer, and there was the other one as well. Can't remember his name. It was played by Zac Efron.
Oh, High School Musical.
Yeah, High School Musical. That's
Yeah.
the one.
High School Musical.
Zac
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy, that's the one.
Look,
They had like
you
Ted
heard,
Bundy
yeah.
specifically had
You
like a
can
cult
do,
of
yeah.
personality around him.
Yeah.
Oh, but honestly, fucking horrific. I went last time I went on a work, like I had to go to Spain for work a couple of years ago for launch of a car, and so I was staying in fucking Manchester Airport on my own, and I fucking for some reason ended up watching I ended up watching a documentary about fucking murderers. I don't know why. Honestly,
You sleep with the light on and the aircon on full.
absolutely. But then, like the airport's right underneath the fucking. Sorry, the hotel's right underneath the fucking airport. So I was just fucking woke up in the middle of the night by like a fucking. I was like, oh fuck!
I'm being murdered.
Is this what heaven sounds like? Oh man, like there was a gay guy too at university near where I lived. He killed his boyfriend to try and eating him,
I mean,
Oh my.
and filmed everything for
the
Facebook.
opportunity. Well, it'll never get up because of the TOS, right?
Oh yeah, that's the guy who the Rammstein songs about Mind Tile. He put an ad on fucking what's that dodgy thing where you can get anything from on that's Craigslist, yeah.
Minor Crag and listen.
Oh, that's Craigslist. And yeah, and he put an ad out on Craigslist saying that basically I want somebody that I can kill and eat.
Yeah.
And the guy,
I'm glad we're having this talk just before bedtime.
yeah, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, I want that to be me, please. Bitte schön, eat me."
I might make some Facebook ads about it. Like, my name is Maverick93, and I'm looking to eat some penis.
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, but then like, he fucking put him in the bath, chopped his cock off while he was still alive, got him out the bath,
What?
cooked it, and
These don't sound like facts.
no, and like,
No, yeah, the thing. That's true. He
Yeah.
bled out in the bath.
No, they ate it together.
they ate it together. Yeah, that's what I said. They got him out the bath, and I think
I heard he fed him like a bit in the
No.
bath.
No, he's
no, he cooked it,
Listen,
didn't he? And I think on the video or something. On the video or something like that, because he recorded it and the video was shown in court. Fucking imagine going on jury duty and that being your fucking. Oh. And I think the guy whose cock it was actually said it was chewy.
Oh. But
Well,
he
you know, the last thing you want to do is overcook a cock.
Yeah.
You barely want to fry it. Barely.
You just
It's
want to
like squid.
kind of calamari.
Yeah.
Man
Maybe
ring.
lightly cooked.
Man ring.
With like a soy sauce or something like that. Just
Yeah.
fava beans and a nice
Like a-
Chianti.
Salt and pepper man ring.
Oh, fucking hell. At what point do you go, yeah, I'm the one that I want you to eat?
Well, immediately.
Well,
My household expert says Albert Fish.
Albert Fish. If
Mm.
if she's into like the serial killers and stuff, you should get her
You
to
said
read
children?
that story about that one
Oh.
that was about kept in a box. Colleen Stan is her name.
Mm.
She was the one that was kept in a box
And
for
living in a
fucking
box is a game.
living in a box. I mean, I'm not gonna go as far as to say that she's all right now, but like she gives like speeches and shit.
So yeah, she's probably not good at being on like an aeroplane, but
No,
Yeah.
generally okay with being in a building.
yeah, I mean she'd probably be bad at like the fucking Fear Factor,
She probably has like.
or I'm a celeb.
She probably sleeps in a field now,
Mm.
so there's no ceiling.
I can't imagine being fucking locked up for fucking set. Like I could imagine being locked in. I couldn't do prison very well, me.
I can imagine being locked in a shop.
Yeah,
I could go that far.
I mean I feel like I've been locked in my house for 7 years.
I did get locked in a shop once.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a bookshop in Carlisle where I used to live. And me and her girlfriend at the time were just like looking on the second floor.
Yeah.
Didn't realise it was about to close.
Oh, no.
We also didn't realise that they closed the second floor before they closed the shop.
Right.
Check around the second floor, closed it all off, turned all the lights off, and we were like, oh, all the lights were off, just bundled in, and like had a look around for some books, and then couldn't find anything we wanted, so we were leaving, and yeah, it was locked. Had to break out.
Fucking hell.
You had to break out.
Yeah, we had to like pull the door open. It had like a deadbolt, so we could pull that and then pull both of the doors at the same time, so they'd come apart. And then we found a copper on the way through town. And
Oh yeah, that old chestnut. Oh yeah, we've just broken out of Waterstones there.
I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Bookends in Carlisle. I don't think it's there anymore.
Because they got fucking robbed.
They got fucking robbed by me.
You want to hope that they didn't actually get robbed that night and it was an unsolved case and now you've just fucking dobbed yourself right in.
I mean, if I were gonna rob it, the last thing I would do
What?
would be tell a cop.
If I were gonna rob it,
If I were gonna rob it,
If I was gonna rob.
if I was on the rob, I wouldn't tell the Rozzers, would I?
Fucking
That's what
hell.
I'm hoping they'll believe.
Maybe it's just a bit of reverse psychology.
What do you mean?
Like, just go and tell a...
Like I was like, I didn't rob that shop. I got locked in it to break out. And
Yeah.
the cops were like, well, it couldn't have been him.
Because he said
Let's
that
cross
he
it
was
off.
there. Yeah,
He said
exactly.
that he didn't do it. It's like The Simpsons where Fat Tony's burying that body and the police are like, what have you got there? And Fat Tony's like, oh, I'm just burying my yard trimmings. And the police are like, oh, okay, that's good. It did look like a body, but...
Hey, Chief, that kind of looked like a body. You need to listen, Lou. He clearly said yard trimmings. God. I miss The Simpsons. I'm not allowed to watch it. The wife fucking hates it.
I'm not a big fan of The Simpsons. It's like, it's good the first time you watch it, 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
But I've seen it too much. Danny really likes Simpsons.
I'm just banned from having it on in the house. I've just been fucking doing parkour while we've been talking about murderers and shit.
I've bit the bullet and I'm doing screws.
Why don't you just call it screwing? Instead of doing screws, just say you're screwing.
I'm screwing.
Screwing.
I need to figure out how I can share these across.
Cool.
So I'm creating 15, 30, I'm creating 60 units. Each one of these can take 10. So I can create 6 of these if I wanted. And I do. 1, 2, 3.
I love the fucking roadmap for Quantum League, by the way. We're putting melee
I've
in.
not seen it. A melee.
Mm.
Bonk.
But they're calling it
Medium.
no butt strikes. Thanks for coming, broccoli. Have a nice shift. I wish I was having a nice shift.
You're having a nice shift now.
Lit.
This is your shift.
This is my shift. So far I've earned 15 cents. Thank you, Squeegee.
Nice.
Squeegee will eventually get to the top of my leaderboard by dropping bits every time he comes in. What's it? Wet shits. Hot shits. What's his name? What shits? I don't know. I might actually go and find something to do instead of parkouring. I was trying to get some food until you neglected to tell me I needed fuel for my chainsaw.
Yeah, but you don't need the chainsaw to get food.
Well, I'll just look for berries or nuts then instead. You told me to look for mushrooms.
Oh, no, yeah, but the mushrooms are specific mushrooms. It's not just any mushrooms. They're like white and pink. They look like bacon.
Oh, so they're not really tall ones.
No.
Right, okay then. I was trying to chop down the big ones.
Yeah, they give you wood and mycelia. I think that's what it's called, mycelia.
See, now you understand my confusion because at one point I said, so do I need to chop down the mushrooms? And you said you can.
Yeah, you can.
Uh-huh.
I was right.
Well,
1, 2, 3.
missed a few.
4, 5,
7, 7. What was that counting the other day, you fucking asshole, when you were trying to put me off?
I can't remember. I find it really hard to resist saying.
Oh, look at
numbers
Burb.
when somebody's trying to like count something.
Hang on, I'm just gonna fucking twat this burb to death. Fuck you, bird! Fuck you! Arrgh! Do I get to keep him?
Not now.
Why?
You killed him.
But I
Horrible bastard.
want his
Birds don't generally like that.
I want his delicious bird meat.
Yeah, I don't think you can harvest meat.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be a vegetarian.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
So 15,
Bacon, mushrooms.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh. Leaves.
Ugh. Just unplugged my mic.
Nice.
I know, right? So I've got 15, 15, 15.
Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Good doggy. Good doggy. Good doggy. Good doggy. Oh, lots of doggies. Go. They're so much faster than me. Bad doggies.
Split the pie.
Whoa! Well, that went alright, actually. I must have jumped at the same time it fucking attacked me, so I went fucking flying.
Right, so I need 4 splitters and 6 mergers. God, this whiteboard is so handy.
What, you have a whiteboard in the game, or
No, next to me, I bought it the other day.
specifically for this game?
Not specifically, but yeah, specifically. Sorry, I lied, it was.
Right,
No,
so
I built these way too close.
those angry dogs have left me alone. What are these crazy fucking things? Nah. Not for human consumption. Are we humans in this?
Or are we dancers?
What? What's hurting me now, please?
But you might be in gas.
How do I see gas?
It's green. Try not to die. It would upset me. Then I'll have to avenge your death, and if you get killed by a gas, like, I don't know how I'm going to avenge that.
Sh- Oh man, the fucking mushrooms have been heading towards her in what I assume is gas. Oh, berries! I've got some pale berries.
Yep, that's what you want.
Okay, how do I eat them?
You need to put them in your hand.
Nom nom. Why would I be coming round tomorrow, Georgia? Is it your birthday? I don't think it's your birthday. Oh, now I see the gas. Can I eat petals?
No.
Can I eat leaves?
Nope.
I mean, you can in real life.
You can eat bacon, mushrooms,
Nuts.
viral nuts.
What's... Hello, this is a cute...
berries.
This is a cute rabbit boy. Is he
Yes,
friendly?
Does it say you
Probably
can
not.
pet it if you move close?
It's licking its blue tongue at me.
So let's have a look. Where are you?
Hello, doggy.
So
Oh,
you
it's
can press E
cute.
to pet it. Press E on it.
Come here, doggy.
Is it
Oh,
red?
it's a lizard doggo. Come here.
Yeah. Lizard doggo.
Come here, lizard doggo. Good boy. Good boy.
By the way, I don't know if there's something we can collect, but I've noticed in that alley there, in that there's like green, and it kills you.
I've
that's
killed it
nice.
and I can still pet it.
That's not even slightly weird.
Oh, angry dogs. Oh no. Ah! So I've learned that if you jump when you're getting attacked by one of those angry dogs. Oh!
You've learned that, have you?
Oh fuck. He's in the base. But he's
What?
just disappeared through a conveyor belt.
That's, yeah, glitchy time.
Heckin'. I did ask when Gran was coming round. However, the issue with that is that she comes round at like 4 or half 4 or something. So by the time like we get there, like we need to be back for Flynn's tea at 5. And then Mum wouldn't be back, so
Adam.
Yo.
So this enormous structure, what I appear to have failed to build.
berries.
Yeah.
From when that video that I was following till when this was made, it looks like there's some slight differences in the way that things are arranged, so it's actually very difficult. Can you
Nah.
come over and investigate it for a moment?
Yeah,
'Cause
2 seconds.
Because what I'm going to have to do is go, which means that I'll be closing the game down.
Oh.
So I think that perhaps you could, Mr. Maff could learn from a newer world where there isn't so much nonsense going on.
Yeah. Are you up for that, Matt?
Can do.
But before I go, I some of the logic behind this is
Okay. I'll
Oh no! Go, boys!
so you're at the right end there, so just wait there.
Right.
So this is the miner. The miner goes into this and splits into 2. And if you
Yeah.
look through the through these orifices,
Orifice.
Yeah, it goes under up to some uppers that goes up through the hole.
Okay. So then
Made
this
another
gets
mistake.
60 per thing, right?
So if we go along here, around the back, I've left some of this deliberately open. So this sort of goes into this room here, where the ore is distributed in the splitty boys.
Okay, so that's 60 goes into there, which goes into 30 and 30, which then gets split again into 15 and 15. So there's 15 going up on each one.
So this is actually for like the top tier. So in theory, if the faster miner goes on there, then
Right,
that means
okay.
that there'll be more. So theoretically speaking, they should all be upgraded.
Okay.
So then these all go. So these lot go backwards. They go this way. Up. So these at the end here will go up and connect to the ports at the top, moving them to the next bit. And the other end has just this one.
Right.
And so if we go
Oh,
up the
you
ladder,
fucker! Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
so you should be able to get into this gap here where I am.
Oh,
You might want to go on the other side.
Oh shit. So, sorry, where am I going?
Just go up the other side of that ladder,
Okay, right.
because then you can
oh
just...
no, it's another one. It looks like a fucking kabutops.
Is it spitting fire at you?
It's spitting something at me.
There we go.
Yeah. And so it goes up into here. So at this point we have ore, because all the ore's processed.
Oh
This is
shit.
metal.
Good
And that gets
doggies.
sent to these three, and the back
Yeah.
part gets split and sent to these load.
Okay.
And then on the top floor, we've got these, which feed from the outside in.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be another floor, which has the assemblers.
Right, okay.
So really, this whole tower is to make all the pieces necessary to make screws and plate, I think, which is what the super plate is made out of. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I kind of like this middle floor space. Do you know where there's a kind of
Runway. And
there's a,
then
well, there's this
is it a
layer in the
runway
middle.
above without being
Oh, this
muddied
is
by too
pretty.
much shite.
Well, it's the what I like about these designs, and I have to I
Oh,
have to
that
work,
doesn't look good.
is this middle layer here, which is just like this narrow Jeffrey
Yeah.
tubes that have the splitting layer, and then that goes to the layer above. Essentially, this whole thing is just geared up for the things on the top, and then power and encasing
So
the entire thing in glass.
Did you say that this doesn't work?
I've buggered some of it up. Like, it should work. I haven't tested it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't put anything through it yet, and there's no power. But everything sort of needs to be lined up. And what I didn't realize is the walls with the portals in it that you put things through.
Yeah.
They can be inside and out. So like they can be the wrong way, and it dictates which way they go. I think because I couldn't connect some of them up. So yeah.
You'd be pleased to know that I died, and I went back and got everything, and while I was there, I got all the stuff that I lost when I died the first time.
Nice.
All things.
What if I can make this?
Don't die.
No, it hurts when you do that.
It's quite dangerous.
Only half
Oh,
that.
wow, I'm nearly dead, behave.
I didn't know it would hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
I was just testing that friendly fire was on.
Oh, Lee, just for when you come, you're back if you're playing this solo. Down here, right at this opposite end, I just started like a big screw production. So I'm producing all of these at iron bars, and then I was gonna make a little rat's nest of splitters to equally split them into these awaiting constructors.
Ah.
So I've set out the mergers and the splitters necessary, so these work out the correct ratios.
Yeah.
They just need to be connected up in a reasonable way, and then that will create 2 seconds. That will create 40 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 40 times 5, 250 screws per minute.
Oh.
So that should solve. So that's 2 full Mark II like cables for them. So that should sort our tier 2 out up the top for our rotors.
All of this just for that amount of screws. It doesn't seem like a lot.
No, I think we're now hitting the point of grind in this game, where in order to make things reasonable, we need to grind the milestones.
Are we implying that we need an entire facility dedicated to the construction of screws?
I
Like
mean,
the size of this whole thing?
just like real life.
I suppose you're right. So, what we could do really is almost like there's a lot of the top floor that's not being used.
Yeah,
We could
and it is
just,
a bit messy up here.
yeah, so let's just tidy that top floor up.
Yeah, I think we should probably introduce a bus here for bars, panels, and then like a few rows for screws.
Component because it requires another component to make it.
I
See all
suppose
this,
it
all the
kind of
space
does.
here, like
Because
yeah.
screws take a lot of space down here, so I suppose we could do that. We could just have like a few bars for tubes, a few bars for screws.
Just get a beer, 1 second.
I suspect this is the part where we need to start tearing it down.
Yeah. Oh, we've got 7 coupons.
Yeah, there should be some more. I put some bio thing in there, and that should be racking it up. Oh, it's been consumed.
Got myself some new jeans today, Georgia. Woo!
So, I think then what we should do is dedicate the entire bottom floor to making pipes. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to the point now where...
For fuck's sake.
What we've done is... Hang on, see if I can get down here without dying. Ooh. So, if you look at the main bus as it comes along
Yes.
here, we're taking off the main bus and then feeding it into a production facing away from the bus. But what actually needs to happen, I think, is sub-buses coming off it and then production going left and right onto buses that continue going along. Do you know, I think there's something to be had about using the entire width of the factory to produce something, and then it going all the way to the other side, and then maybe up the back. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out a solution. I'll go to the toilet and no doubt I'll think of something when I'm having a poo.
I don't think it's because I don't think it'll take that long to put it together. So we could completely dismantle everything in no time at all, and just leave the back wall bus, and then just rebuild the whole thing like in not really much time.
I think that's a good idea.
So the goal really is to have extensible production of something. So I mean, I don't like the idea that the terrain is so varied, so we can't just go in that direction.
This is the map you picked.
Yeah, well.
You specifically picked this because it was uppy downy.
Yeah, no, I'm a super fool.
You're a glutton for punishment, is
I'm an
what you
idiot.
are.
I'm an idiot. I know. 2 pinned in plug. I'm a small beam regarder. So what we can also do while we're dismantling it is
Oh, what a small beam regarder.
small beam regarder. Yeah, it's a.
What's that?
So Chris Morris, who wrote Brass Eye, the Brass Eye was one of the specials where I'm not going to say it because Maff's streaming live.
Okay.
But he, so there was someone standing in a field insulting someone else from a clipboard, and he called him a two-pin din plug, the small bean regarder. You're the crazy world of Arthur Brown. What have you got to say about that? Well, I don't think that's fair. Well, yeah, Razai.
I said, Georgia, I got some new jeans today. That's the crack I've got for you.
Some good crack that.
It is good crack. I think they were a bargain.
Out of interest, what do we use plate for? Steel plate?
I put my food on it.
No, ding dong.
So we use it for actually building stuff. So we have some in our inventory. We also use it to make reinforced iron plates, and that's pretty much it.
Right. We have an extremely large amount of it.
We do. I turned one of the. I think we're only producing it from one constructor.
Yeah, we've not done any of it as it is.
Yeah. So we can leave it on one. That's fine. I swapped one because it was originally on two, but that was silly. So I transferred one to help push some screws.
Yeah, there's some spaghetti here, so let's dismantle all this now and make it into screw heaven.
Right, we go to bed.
Well, I was thinking about it, but it won't take that long. That's what he said.
£20, Georgia, Levi's.
This.
20 bastard bones.
This.
I'm just pulling all of this to bits.
Well,
I'll leave the storage containers for now if they've got.
That is a
spare.
badge in.
there's nothing in that one, so I'm pulling it out. Nothing in that one. No point in that. Get rid of that. That's
This one's
mental.
quite. I was able to pull that out.
This is a bit.
Shall we go back to front? So shall we work backwards? So considering what we need to make now, and then build just enough to get, say, 2 assemblers with 100% efficiency on rotors, and then 3 assemblers for reinforced plates.
What I was basically thinking is if like this looks like a straight pass down here, so what we'll do is we'll just do one of these here, and then take this off here.
Ooh, I've accidentally picked up a screw.
Yeah,
What? Put it back.
do.
Put it back.
That screw back where it came from also helped me.
Oh, so help me, dog.
So help me. Yeah, good. Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
Filed your paperwork last night.
You forgot your paperwork, Mike Wazowski.
That sounds like a Dalek.
Mike Wazowski, you have forgotten your paperwork.
That's exactly it.
7 rels. I like how the Daleks' unit of time, rels, are exactly seconds.
That is astounding coincidence, isn't it?
It is. Almost like it isn't. Oh my god, are we Daleks?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Maybe that's what.
are we the bad guys?
Are we baddies?
Not all Daleks are bad.
Yeah, there's a couple of good ones.
We have skulls on our
Although he
helmets.
was mental.
Daleks.
There's that Dalek who was half human, half Dalek in New York. You know that guy? Dalek bread.
Dalek,
There's
Dalek
and
bread?
Dalek and cheese.
Dalek? Dalek bread.
Fuck's sake.
I think we're gonna need more space than what this is giving us.
Yep.
I'm just still doing.
I reckon we need to pull down all
Packer.
of this whole tier.
What, all of the bottom floor?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
We'll just fucking do it.
Let's just smash the whole place up.
Oh yes.
that I can help with.
Yeah.
So press F and delete anything that isn't
The floor.
bus. So don't delete
Floor
any
of
of
the
the
ceiling.
walls or floors. Don't delete any of the bus that's on the back wall. Delete everything else. Everything.
Is this thing over here the bus?
The big thing on the back.
The big wall thing.
Oh shit! Be careful what you delete. Apparently, I can't delete that. I'm not allowed. Oh.
What's the difference between dismantle and mass dismantle, please?
So you can hold the control key and you can paint the things to dismantle.
Oh,
Ah.
really?
Do not do that.
Oh, and be careful storage containers.
Yeah, because they might be full of useful.
Yeah.
This seems like a bad idea for me to be helping with.
Maybe
Yeah.
you should not.
Just don't use.
I'll
the
just do
control-
I'll just do conveyor belts then.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna build like a few storage units so we can dump our inventory into them outside.
I'm helping.
I'm making little packages everywhere for some reason.
Yeah, it's because your inventory's full.
Are you dropping packets? Have you got some packet
Yeah.
loss?
I've got package loss, yes. Okay. Let's come up with a reasonable fucking plan on how this is all gonna go.
Mike Wazowski.
You forgot to file your energy pylons.
You have not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine
deploy.
gas.
Yeah.
That's full. That's full.
Oh shit.
I'm learning.
Okay.
Go banana.
Where's the oh there we go.
Huh. I need to delete the storage container and I would have been very sorry.
Please don't do
Um,
that.
We need the storage containers.
That's
As long
why I
as you've got
said
the
I nearly deleted it. I didn't actually delete it.
It's fine.
I
That's why
realised I
saying
was.
we need it.
Oh yeah, I know, and I realised that, and that's why I told you that I
But
nearly
we
did
need
it.
the storage
And I
containers.
know, and that's why I said I nearly did it. No, I've done it.
Well, don't do it.
I know, that's why I didn't do it.
Right. So
Otherwise, I'd have gone, oops, I've deleted a storage container.
right.
Left.
Let's think about this.
Yeah.
I
think-
am I'm
Sorry,
gonna
go ahead.
I'm gonna build this like I was gonna just a bus up in the air. for
Why
this.
does yours delete things quicker than mine?
Just because I'm better.
Quick is not always better.
Well, you should tell that to your mum.
Wow.
Wow.
Wowie.
Right. Next job is to try and all these boxes that are on the floor, just pick them all up, everything that's in them. When you get full inventory, dump it in a storage container.
Is there like a button for quick grab all, or?
Where are-
So if you press
No, it's fine. Like I see that it's like the button is right where my mouse ends up. So that's, I'm not really that upset by that.
When you're moving stuff in, you press shift to move the whole stack. You press control shift to move all stacks of that item.
Right, I'm full. Where do you want me? Where do you want me to unload my loads?
So near the hub, there are a bunch of so I2 full. So near the hub, there's a bunch of what do they call them?
Storage containers.
Storage containers. Yeah.
But they're all full.
So if you click store all on all of them, and I'll build another couple. 7.
Them's all full, baby boy.
So build some more.
Alright, mate.
You have the power.
I have the power! What a movie that is, Bruce Almighty.
Yes.
I finally feel useful. Hop, skip, jump.
So next, once all the boxes are cleared up, actually that could do with it clean. So
Wipe the floor,
task.
Cinderella.
Here's a good task for you that'll actually be useful and you'll learn something, like is an actual useful task for you.
Yes.
So here, let me explain this whole setup for you. So this is a 100% efficient way of creating concrete. We use concrete a lot. Concrete's used for all of the foundations, all of the walls. So you're currently following me moving backwards. That's not actually me, that's a ghost.
Okay.
Go to the back corner of the warehouse. So kind of the opposite side of where you are now. There should be one storage unit in the back corner, and that storage unit is fed from outside. So if we meet at the storage unit, turn left a smidge. Hold on. Like around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. You're on top of the storage unit. Excellent. So I'll explain to you how all of this works. So when you're playing Satisfactory, the main things you want to keep in mind is throughput, bandwidth. That's kind of what you're thinking of. And by that I mean certain things produce items at a certain rate, certain things consume items at a certain rate. So if you were to come over to this miner here, so notice it's on limestone.
Yeah.
If you press E to configure, see below the name limestone.
Yeah.
Go to bed, babe. Sorry, so that's pulling out 60 per minute. So 60 per minute just happens to be exactly what a Mark 1 conveyor belt to consume.
Ooh.
So this conveyor belt is pulling 100% of the items that this item is producing.
Yeah.
Yep. So we have 2 of them. So there's a 120 coming in off 2. These get split into 3. So each one of these is able to take 60 divided by 3, 20. So each of these can take 20 away.
Yeah.
Then they get merged. So 2 get merged into 1 here.
Uh-huh.
The spare one goes into this merger, and the spare one from the other one goes into this merger.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 of these get merged in together. So on these outputs going into these constructors, tell me how many there are. How many items per minute are coming out there? So based on
60, 60 in, divided by 3 is 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2 20s get joined
40.
together.
Yeah.
40. And if you press E on that constructor,
15 parts per minute.
it says, so that's its production. But if you look on the bottom left, it says no power at the minute. But it says 45. It's not quite 100% then. So it says 45 per minute. So these are taking in 40 and then spitting out 3 lots of 40, which are getting joined into this storage container. What I would like you to do is to miniaturize this whole setup.
Okay.
So there's the baddie there. I just mess him up. Web on this game. So yeah, so miniaturize this.
Miniaturize it.
Yeah, so I would probably, if you've got a pen and paper or something, jot down the fact. So do like, I tend to have 2, like I put mine twice with 60, and then I will have it split off into 3, and then I would have those joining together, and I would basically draw this out as like a diagram, just to remind myself what it looks like. But then it's your job to miniaturize it.
Small.
Do you reckon that's doable? And try and make it so it's not actually going into this building at all. I would probably pull this to bits, leave that storage container where it is, so the one that it ends up at, leave that where it is, pull everything else to bits, create a floor here, have 2 of these inputting onto the floor, maybe like around here, and then try and do that exact setup, like on the floor, somewhere.
Right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Give us a shout if you need a hand. Oh, do you want me to do it with you?
No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I'm a big boy.
Go.
Big boy.
Actually, I've given you that task, and I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do.
Maybe help me.
So are all of these the iron bars?
I don't know. Whatever you want, but they all go onto the same thing, so they all have to be the same thing.
Okay.
They haven't been powered yet, and it hasn't been chosen what they do.
Right.
So really,
let me just
iron
do a
bars,
bit of maths. Yeah, iron rods probably makes the most sense. Get some rods on. So 15 per minute. I need
They should all be marked 2.
Fuck you, doggy. Fuck you, doggy.
It should be a Mark II at the back, but going in there should be Mark 1s.
It doesn't make much difference. We had enough there.
Just in terms of utility, not utility, efficiency. Right, so give me a calculator. So
How many of these have we got?
120 divided by 50 is equal to 8. So off each bar, we can power 8 constructors.
So we've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, fucking perfect.
There you go. It's like I already worked it out or something.
Did you?
No,
It's just like happy happenstance.
it just happens to be the right amount. So what I've done here is I've made it so that these are stackable, so we can stack them on top of each other.
Are you
Stackable.
just gonna put these on the bus?
What do you mean? Oh, so they come out at the end, and I don't know what to do with it. So I mean, it's neither here nor there. They could be split off at the end, maybe, and then put into another process going upwards, just like screws, for example, or whatever it is that we use for. But realistically speaking, this should produce a ridiculous amount of bars. tube
Spitting
beam.
bars.
So what I'll do is I'm gonna start putting the power in.
Yeah, I need some gear to start putting power, and I'll start from the other side once I've got some. Shit. I need some of them, some of them, some of them.
I'll do the power. I'm not bothered about that. I'm almost done.
I need to get some stuff in my inventory anyway, so.
So,
Do.
figuring this out.
By the way, you can put the splitters and the mergers fairly close to each other, so the reason why I was talking about foundations is you can like grid them out a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's often easier to use the thinnest floor possible, especially when you move on direct floors, because then you won't get the extra like kind of 2-foot clearance that you'll need.
Right.
So, Lee, what I'm going to do... Wait, so how much are these producing? So you can consume off one. It's creating 15 parts per minute, which is perfect for putting it back on as well.
Right, they're all
Oh, I'm going to clean these splitters off the back bus. That's what I'm going to do.
so they all set to pipe. Are they all
Sorry?
set to have you set them all to
Bad
make
doggy.
pipe?
Yeah, they should
Bad
be all
doggy.
set to pipe.
Bad doggy.
They're not making pipe. Oh, they are. I'm just
Bad doggy.
stupid. So they are 100% efficient.
Yeah. Love it.
Cannot afford. Right, so I'm learning.
So these things, if I choose screws, so 6 per second, the output, and it takes in 1. How am I supposed to? So how many screw things can be fed off of 8 pipe things?
I literally just worked out the calculation. So from 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 12.
So I should make 12 screw things.
Yes.
Okay. What I might do is go 2 lots of 6. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. 2 rows of 6. This game's improving my maths. Like, my mental arithmetic is pretty shocking.
Quick maths. 2 plus 2, 4.
-1, that's 3 quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. Oh shit, that was close.
Book
See
tree.
a girl at the back. That girl has a uckus. The thing went quack, quack, quack.
Pat, pat, pat.
Duck it. Old time asked me, my brother. He got a frisbee. Big thing.
You okay there? You went a bit
Rap, rap.
brr.
Am I
Good.
okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
just wondering. You keep saying that my
Oh.
conveyor belt is oh, right, okay.
Be sure to use the right Mark 1 and Mark 2 conveyor belts where necessary.
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, so Mark 1s can carry 60, Mark 2s can carry 120. So most of the time with what you're building, you're going to want Mark 1s. Your only Mark 2 is going to be when you join everything together to place into your storage container.
Why does it keep turning that way? Like, stop it!
So the goosey gander, what you're doing. What I would advise is build your splitters and constructors first, and see where you split it, because you can actually build your first splitter like probably here. Is that right? That's not in line, is it? That's so cockeyed.
Hawk-eyed.
Splitter.
That's gonna be pretty cockeyed anyway. So you could build it there, so like you can get them really close to each other, and then your next splitters can virtually touch it. So
Yeah.
You can build, just an example, I'll build that there, whether that goes there or not. And you just need to like link them. So if you select your conveyor belt, and then you were to like look on the inside for left one, and then click right, and that joins them together.
Alright.
So you can get super tiny. Anyway, I'll delete that. And you can just build what you need to.
Thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah. Satisfactory. Fuck's sake. Mistakes were made.
So that's coming down here, and you're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How are we gonna feed those on? How are these feeds gonna work?
What, you talking to me?
It was to me and to you.
To me.
So we have 120 coming down here. We need to consume off that. 4, 5, 6.
What I was going to do is bring it. Either we bring the feed into the middle, and then they're on either side going left and right, and we pick up the output going back up, or if we split the output and take it down either side, and then they all get output onto the middle. Doesn't really matter.
My only problem is thinking about how the output's gonna be. So I'm gonna send you a picture on Facebook.
So why don't we just put them next to each other, like just like the one above, but we'll just go on to the next row.
Yeah, if you build it slight. So if what I was kind of imagining. So if you watch where I walk, so the input. So the bars will come all the way over here, and then down here, and that'll leave room either side for, because we want 12 things, don't we? So that'll leave room either side for your constructors.
So what the input on this side. So
Yeah.
to be as compact as possible, this is the place it has to be.
Yeah, and then under each one of these, we have another merger, and these merge onto the screws.
Is this the smallest it can be? Should I maybe move it back a bit?
Well, we can build one bar of it and then see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'll get out of your way.
Um,
Let's build.
this.
Let's
It could be
build
direct.
that.
It could be directly under. It's slightly offset.
Yeah.
So what? And then we're
No,
looking
it doesn't like being built below it, exactly under.
at.
It doesn't mind being on top.
Shit.
That's
That's
not
weird.
fun. Can you crouch and then look at it from the underside to connect it up?
No, it goes on the top.
You
Can
can
I
put it
go
on
on the top and then look down? Build it down. No, it really doesn't like it.
On top.
Right, so nearly made a fucking massive error there, but that'll be alright.
Might be temporarily delete that. No, it really doesn't like building on the bottom. Oh no, now I'm trapped. Hey help! Hey help!
Help! I need somebody.
In the air and build a new tower or whatever you call it. That'll do.
I'll just Fortnite it.
Yeah.
When I was such
Fortnite.
young, so much younger
I-
than
I
today.
think the reason I left this is so we could just. Oh, we can't, can we?
Oh, so this is our walkway, right? So
Yeah.
if we build it on top, we just have to build it a little bit further away. Like only a smidge. So if
It
you
will be
have,
slightly elevated. There's no problem there. So if I do this, and then
yeah,
we just.
won't need to be too far back.
Like. That is not going how I wanted it to go. There.
Maybe half that. Yeah, it'll need to be half that tall.
Yeah.
Because it should only be like head height to be in line with these mergers, so the output can.
It's been the first time that we've used this. I can't make it go. There.
Try to make it go.
There.
Yeah, I think that looks better. So can we jump that height? Okay, excellent. Jump that height. So if you were to build a constructor on there,
It's not easy.
I'll see if I can get it up here. Floor is too. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, you got it. Other way. Yeah.
So I can't remember.
Back a lot.
You can't remember what?
Can I remember?
The splitters, the 3 splitters.
Yep.
So it's 120, and then this splitter splits into
3. Yep.
3, which is
120, isn't it?
40 is 3.
yeah. So
Yeah.
the limestone is 120 per minute. One limestone is
Yeah.
60, and one limestone is 120 per minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
What-
one of them's
what are the-
pure.
Fewer.
Okay. Solve it.
Solve.
So
Solve
the way,
it.
the way to solve that, split one of them into 2. So split the 120 into 2, then that's 2 60s, and then you've got 3 60s.
Yeah. And then then the assemblers, sorry, the splitters then go into what? What do you want
More
the?
splitters.
You want them
So-
down to how many?
I find it easier to work backwards sometimes. So when you work backwards, you've got your assemblers which take in 45.
Yeah. So
units.
basically, you want in the rocks to go into the assemblers, which take 45.
Constructors.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
and
take
they
45. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know. So I just need to get the maximum amount of rocks into the constructors, which take 45.
Not the maximum amount, the perfect amount.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like the maximum amount for how much they'll take.
Just for maths, I worked out as 40.
Right. Okay. I got this. I understand now.
Do you want me to stand
Nope.
where? Sorry, I was talking to Ellie.
Nope.
Do you want me to stand there so you can put the thing on, or can you attach it? All right.
No, I think I can get it on there.
I'm gonna stand up here so I can pretend to be a foreman.
It's a foreman.
Right. Doesn't seem to want to go. I'll delete it, and then you can move it forward just a smidge. There we go. Then we'll just rebuild it.
Does it connect up?
Yeah.
Right.
Is there any hoop?
Um,
For fuck's sake, I can't got an inventory full of trash. For some fucking reason.
Dump it in these.
Yeah, I've got rid of it. Most of it. How can I not have put it? I've just picked up billions of fucking hoop.
How much distance do I want here? Not too much. So I don't know.
So that is too many, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually, so this one can come out. Okay. This having everything on sticks is more complex. However, it does mean that there's more floor space, so you can administer the various things.
So split. That might be too steep. Oh no, that's perfect.
So which way have you got this going? Going back out to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, at the minute it is. And then it can go up the top.
That makes sense. Stacking these mergers on top of each other is wonderful. Keep doing pasting that in the chat. That's wonderful. Okay.
I love the noise when it's constructing. What's good about this as well is when we build it on the other side, we'll just build it pointing the opposite way, and we've already got the central bar splitter.
How many did you say splits?
It's got 1 input and 3 outputs.
Has it not got a maximum?
No, however much you can feed into it,
It'll split.
it will split equally.
Alright, okay.
If possible, there is an overflow.
Yeah, the various types of conveyor belt at different speeds. So if you think about it like this, if you have a Mark 1 going in and Mark 2's going out, that's not efficient. But if you have a Mark 2 going in and several Mark 1's coming out, that would work.
Right.
Right, I'm just going around and assigning these to screws.
Alright. Putting in power.
I imagine Craig would enjoy this game. He seems
Yeah.
like
Good,
a
I'll tell you.
resource guy.
When we were playing it before, like, you love all the maths and that.
Yeah.
This is very tidy. This is making me penally weep.
It's definitely getting me there. Like,
He gets me there.
I'll join these together. Oh, can't afford.
There's the power. Why no power, please?
There's no power going to any of it.
No.
Is it linked to the actual grid?
Oh, it's because I wasn't thinking, because I'm gonk. Gonk?
Not a gonkling.
Fucking
You're an intelligent man.
man.
Sorry, I didn't mean to assume.
How dare you? What's going on?
It's like fucking algebra, man.
Alger fucking brah.
It's like algebra.
Brah.
So I've got that one does 60, that one does 120, so that one does double than that one. But I can get them all into 4 if I figure it out, because they take 45.
I just seen you typing all that in the chat.
But how do I then whittle it down to 4? And no, don't. No, Adam.
Sorry, I can't resist.
So I need somehow. So they end up at 40. So that's then split.
There's a little hint. 120, 60. There you go.
How does that help me?
Well, because then you've got even streams coming through. Oh, are you doing the second part of that? Or are
Well,
you trying to get it?
Because one of them outputs, one of these diggers outputs 120, the other one outputs 60, and I can do it if I can split them somehow well enough. Then I can put all of them into 4 builders.
Yes.
Okay.
But I can't figure out how. I'm trying to figure out how to split them so that I can get 45 going into each one. Because then if I don't do that, then I'm gonna have to build a 5th one.
Try drawing it on paper.
I haven't got any. But I'm trying to think of the maths of how many I need.
Oh, I can never fit. I'm too visual.
So what's the requirement of the thing? What's the input of the grinders?
45.
45 for the construction.
So in total, I've got 180 stone coming from 2 miners. So I can output that into 4.
Well, let's deal with the 121 first.
So that already that splits into 40.
That's okay. Close enough.
And then these
Yes.
ones.
Split it into 40 because then when we get the next tier up, all we'll do is we'll delete everything, have both of those getting joined on a 1, and then the maths is a lot easier to split out.
So this one's 60, so basically divided by 2, that's 30. Which,
I would
Well-
deal with 3 lots of 60, to be honest.
yeah.
So 3 lots of 60, you would split. Oh, that does leave a remainder, and then you can split that remainder off into the 5s. That work?
Yeah, but
What's the-
I know that I can get all the stone into 4. But how I do that, I don't know.
So,
Part of this is interesting because what you can do. So this splitter, you could logistics. So have that. Actually, we need that to be a merger. Don't know what I'm doing. Idiot.
I could have them going into 1 merger, and then I've got 1 and then I can split them off from there, and then I've
Yeah,
got them
so
all going into the same one.
Yeah, so I'd do it like this. So you got that one in there, and then that in there.
I've almost figured it out. If there was an even 4-way splitter that I could think of in my head, because you've got you split the 120, so you've got 60, 60, 60. You
Yeah.
split those again, so you've got each of those is 20. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 20s coming
How'd you
out.
have 60, 60, 60 if you split the 120? You'll have 40,
So
40,
you
40.
split the 120 into 2. You don't have to use all 3.
Why didn't I think of that? But you did.
Doesn't need to be three.
You did say 60, 60, 60, not 60, 60. So that's
Yeah,
your
'cause-
fault.
But it
Yeah.
is 66, so you've got 160, and then out of your 120, you've got another 2 60s. So there's your 60, 60, 60. You split those, so you do a 3-way split on it, each of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 outs of 20. You join 2 of those together from each one. So you've got 2 from your first splitter is a 40, then you've got 1 spare. You link that with the spare of the other one, that's another 40. Then you link the 2 that are left over, that's another 40. So you've got 3 40s. With your last one, you join 2 of them together, and that makes a 4th 40. Then you've got 1 spare one, which is a 20. If you can split that 4 ways equally, you can then merge in to each one of those 40s to make 45, and it'd be 100% efficient. Just need to figure out how to split that 24 ways. Oh, that's easy. 2 splitters. So 2 splitters, that equals 5, 5, 5, 5. You join those onto your 40s. So you've got a merger, 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 splitter, merger, splitter, merger, 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 splitter. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 splitters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mergers, and you can do the lot.
All I'm going to say here, boys, is you wouldn't have known that this had 120 output if it wasn't for me.
That is true. That is very true. Do you want me to send a picture of my scribbles?
What then?
I'll clean it up a smidge. So we want. So blue is split.
Are you making pretties here, Lee?
Well, basically what we're going to do is that 60. These first 3, so these are the 9 Adam was talking about. These first 3 are 20s.
Yeah.
So we've got all these have got to be 20s. And then we'd start merging it back together in creative ways. So really what has to happen now is this is a splitter. Another one. But we're only going to split it 2. So if I put it like here, and then another one here.
My brain was about to get boggled by that maths.
Yeah, it's boggly.
So then you want.
It's problem solving though at the same time.
Merge there, merge there, merge there, and these come.
This is not easy because of the way it's set up. Did all the power just go down?
Probably.
Fuck.
Bye, Georgia. Nice of you to actually try and sleep. So 2, 4, 6.
Right. So please excuse my terrible penmanship.
No.
Pens personship. Let's stick flash on for that. Let's not stick flash on. Flash stayed on. Flash off.
Back up.
sent it over Facebook.
Good.
So the blues are splitters, the reds are mergers. How you actually line that up, that's up to you.
Shouldn't be able to do that, but it let me.
You should not be able to do that.
What's
Oh well,
that?
I don't care.
Oh, it upsets me.
Oh, what are you playing at over here?
Whatever. Right, we'll fix it so that Maff's not upset.
Does that image help / make sense?
Yeah.
No. Bullshit. Slightly better.
Yeah, I can accept that.
Okay, so now these are 9 conveyors of 20.
So then we need
Well-
to split 2 of the 20s into 5s.
Because the power's gone off, we are not getting the output.
That's fine. So, you want to join 2 of the 20s to make 4 40s, and then the last 20 you want to split once, and then split each of those again, and each time split it by 2.
Really don't understand that part, so you might have to.
No,
Do
I've got that part.
Yeah, so basically, you join together each of the 40s, and you've got 1 remainder. That remainder is a 20 out. If you divide that by
You want to move
4,
this back?
then that leaves your remainder 5.
That's too close. It won't connect them up. So this should be all connected up now.
Looks like we're getting. So what's the output of these?
So
I
this
have a
is
feeling
half.
we might need to double the height of this, because technically speaking, we can only get 3 of these per 120. So we're going to need 3 on one cable, 3 on another cable.
Well, we're going to have 6 on the other side.
Yeah, so we'll need 2 on that side as well. So we'll get 4 full cables of screws.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause
That way.
otherwise we can't consume it fast enough. I wonder if this will work.
Just put it up another row, and then
Yeah.
you can wind it back on itself.
So let's see if this will connect. Oh no. Conveyor's too steep.
But it's haunted. It isn't really a problem though, because
It is.
Can I get rid of
No.
plants?
can you get what? Sorry.
Rid of this plant.
Yeah, use your chainsaw.
But I haven't got
Chainsaw
any
or-
fuel.
Just grab some.
You didn't show me where it was.
Oh, sorry. Go to the hub, go up the hill amongst the biofuel burners, and it's once you pass your first biofuel burner,
You've
turn
gone too
right.
far.
Hold on. So here, Matt, turn around. Here.
Right.
All the biofuel you'll ever need it. Oh, how do we do this then?
And
So
now
what
I
you were
don't
saying
know where
is-
I put my chainsaw. I probably put it in one of the containers.
Oh, Lee, don't bother doing that. Hold on, maths. So, what we can do instead is point
Instead.
3 one way and then 3 the other way.
Yes.
So if we go one,
Ah,
two,
found my
three,
chainsaw, you'd be pleased to know.
just delete that one, and then turn these mergers around. It'd be nice if you could rotate. Good. Bubba's here. So we can do one of two things. We can either break this across like down there, or put it directly up, or we can turn these mergers around and have an output going out from right and then an output going out left.
Split it on the back end and raise it up.
We could raise it up. So what? So you're
You
thinking having
raise
a lift
me
here,
up.
No,
and then
like
having
like this. So if we, because it's going to get to this back end. Oh, so clumsy, just jumping about like a gimp. Oh wow, that's not even connected. So
no, that's supposed to not be connected. I
Yeah.
disconnected it.
so there's enough space. Oh, I can climb on top of here. There's enough space here to sort of.
So the
take
reason
it.
we can't do that is the slope's too steep from the output.
No. What I'm thinking. We just do. Can I do just one? No.
No, it hasn't got two outputs. It's only got one output.
So we naturally have these splitter things going on. We only really need one output. Still wouldn't be 100% though, would it?
No, but what we'd be producing double, and our conveyor belts wouldn't be able to take it off. So what I'm thinking, so if we say 3, so let me just double check the maths. So 40 parts per minute, 40 times 3 is 120, right? So if 40 times 3 is 120, that means that 3 constructors is our current maximum for a Mark II. So up till this point where I am now, that serves the belt that you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah. We cut that bit there, so that's why I cut this bit here. We then have this one. Instead of pointing this way in line with those 3, we have it pointing the other way.
So what? Like.
Or yeah, or that'd work as well. And then have it above.
I see. So really, there's now no connection to the one underneath. Now we've just these other 3 here are now successfully feeding. So we only need to do this once here.
And really, that doesn't need to be a merger. That would just be a pole. More
Can you even do that?
yeah.
Put it on directly on top of there. Oh, I did not realise that.
Whoops.
Well, no, because the other. Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, you're right. Okay.
It's more for code readability, so it looks like this is merging something where it actually isn't. So it makes it
Code readability.
I'm guessing output mergers have a specific output side.
yes.
Fuck. That's the
So-
green bit in it.
Arrow.
Yeah, noticed it.
Right, I've put them up so you can keep it on.
Thank you very
And that's
much.
fitted to the right height. It's a little bit offsetty, and there should be one over here as well.
Oh, incredible. So that's 2 full bars. Now we can get another 2 bars on the other side.
Yeah. Which is just a mirror of this, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this just looks beautiful.
This is phenomenal.
Look how incredibly tidy that looks, looking down here with all of the power poles in exactly the right place. And
Yeah.
This is the right way to do this, because the rest of
Yeah.
it is like haphazard
I mean,
follow.
This is the point in the game where you can't do this before now, because you don't have the base. You can't invest.
Yeah. So, I mean, what? So here we're taken in.
Yeah, so it's basically this but mirrored.
Yeah, am I the right distance away there, do you think?
Use. Yeah, that should be fine. Are you in line though?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly the right distance.
Amazing. I kind of want the rest of this floor in this direction to not be doing anything.
Just that's it
Oh
now.
no. Yeah, because then we can extend this. I suppose we can just plonk this exact thing and then plonk it somewhere else. Let's have a look at this consumption. So this is 15, 120. So actually, this bus, so this second row of iron ingots is actually going to get entirely consumed by that thing. So it's rendered one of our bus tracks useless.
Yes.
That is until we unlock tier 2, so it's probably worth tier 3. So it's probably worth just keeping it in.
I think that we could probably make, I don't know, yeah, so really we've got this. You got to remember as well that over here we've got 2 more iron mines that we're not using, so
Yeah.
the bus can continue up this hill and, you know, use what's on the roof and all that shit. Okay, so that is just literally the same thing. I've run out of
Yeah.
iron.
Six of those. And these is so the power's on the output side. I'll tell you what. So it might make sense to, when these get to here, build these. They could just go up from here, like turn here and then go up there.
Yeah.
That's really where they're gonna go, right? So if I go here, yeah. Then they'll go into 2 separate ones. And if I do the same,
What's above
on-
there? Oh, directly above is that jumpy thing.
we could just get rid of that though.
Right.
I won't go up just yet, because I want to balance it with this second one. Because I actually think that is too close. Oh no, maybe not.
What, so this is going to need what? We're going to need 4 conveyors to go up there.
Yeah,
Are these tier 1s?
they're tier 2s.
So the 4 tier 2s are against this back wall.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but that's good because one rotor assembler takes 100 screws per minute.
Yeah, I haven't got enough reinforced plate. There's a couple on here, but other than that,
Are there none in the back things?
there used to be some in here, but we might have to manually build some, so because
Yeah. Shouldn't do. There should be some in these ones over here. None in that one. Yeah, there we go. There's a stack in there.
Where?
So by the hub, There are like a bunch of there's 2 stacks split amongst these containers. How are you getting on, Maff?
I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out.
Nice.
Figuring it out, it's what we do.
Fuck, let's figure it out. No bullshit.
This game's probably the closest to programming. That
Like
isn't actually
physical-
programming.
Yeah, that isn't writing any code.
Yeah, because what you got there with your splitters and mergers, they're just if statements.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so how far away? This is okay. No, it's fine. So it's this. So this is almost a full thing.
Shit.
So ignore this belt that I'm putting on for the first row. I'm doing it just so I can get the right mirror image. Realistically, this belt is going to feed off of like whatever we do next. So that's going to be a ghost belt.
Ghost bell.
Ghost hunters.
Hmm.
Too steep. Taking the piss. It's exactly the same.
Oh, fuck, I fell off.
Fuck. So 120. Into there is 40. No. What have I done?
I believe you've done this.
120, so that's 60 there, 60 there. 2, that's getting split into 3, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's your 20. Yep, remembered. I just deleted something and it took me forever to figure out what it was.
It's like code.
Like I was moving something, then forgot why I was moving it.
What's that?
These stackable conveyor poles are way more useful than I ever thought possible.
So the actress to the bishop.
Merge something to that. Oh, excellent.
Ah.
What? Fuck. It's not letting me build these conveyor belts.
Heck.
What? Build there, you bastard. Blades. Blades. It says blades.
Fuck off.
Go back up.
Okay. There we go.
Lee, could you see if you can build for me here? So this third one where the break is, try and build up. You know how we've got the conveyor on the thing?
You want a doodly do on top of this one?
Yeah, like we did over there. It's not letting me build it for some reason.
The conveyor pole.
Yeah.
Oh, I also can't do it. Invalid aim location.
It's weird, right? Because is it blue when you put it down and says you can build it, but then when you actually build it, it's like SARS.
Perfect. I'll show you how to do a conveyor pole. Look on that. Nah.
Fucked it. I'll just take that bit apart.
Try pop the ceiling out.
Just complete this. That.
Oh, you can't put. So you can't put the. Oh, there isn't one here. Oh well. So what you could do instead is, it doesn't have to be that. It can be this.
Well, sometimes rebuilding it works. I've had that a few times where it's like, you can build this.
Do that. Connect that through.
Too steep.
To the middle, I mean.
The
Oh
middle.
yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Shit. I'll see if I can build it now. It might have just been a freak out.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Build's
What was
fine.
that? What the fuck was that? Oh,
I just had to unbuild it, then rebuild it again. And it was like, oh yeah. Hey, what? We're here? Yeah, no worries.
yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Satisfactory. I still love you.
Shit.
Oh, excellent. And you've got that bit of it set up.
Connect her up.
There we go. Oh, wow, this wall.
Is this running?
I don't think the power's on.
Ah. Is the power rods down, or they're just not connected up?
They're just not connected up.
Ah, right.
So where can we put them on this side? So, okay, no problem.
And it just in one of the corners. Doesn't really matter. I'll put the power in.
Oh, okay. You start at one end, I'll start the other.
Oh.
I've almost done it actually.
Oh, you're doing it on the back side? Ah, you know
That's
what?
where
We
it
might,
is on the other one.
we might as well just put them both, just in case. Not particularly expensive, is it?
Nope.
There we go.
It's more to mirror image the other one, I believe. But
Connect. Great, we've just spent the better part of an hour and a bit just literally making one component.
I mean, it's lots of that one component.
Well, yes. There you go. Power up. Tubes and tubes and tubes. Yeah. I like this sort of suspended gantry thing that's going on. By the way, you should make your way upstairs somehow. Watch out because we're going to have to rearrange the stairs and put some actual spiral stairs in there.
Yeah.
But get yourself upstairs and look at the glory of it. Ah.
A few stackables in just for access and looks.
Where's my blue boys, please? Something wrong with something downstairs.
Is it me?
No, this one isn't receiving screws. The third from the left.
We're not using these ones. Oh, there's no power.
Oh.
They've been hooked up. Oh, they just need to connect in together, that's all. There we go. Here's a bucket firing down here. That can get Mark 1. Amazing. Right, so where have you got the stairs up?
That's
It's
just
still
a
the same
regular.
ladders.
Yeah, but they're just a bit meh. You have to move to the right as soon as you get up there.
Oh, that looks good. That looks very good.
So yeah, we've got this sort of bit on the side here where our various things. There's our 4 loads of screws. I'm sure that we could, you know, I've filled these in, so if we input them at the bottom, except for this last one,
Yeah.
which I can't because of this conveyor here. So like 4 of them could be metal rod, for example.
Yeah, so
Or
metal
plate.
rods would be a good one. Another good one would be reinforced. Oh, I suppose reinforced will get made up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice layout. I'm curious about how Matt's doing. Let's have a look at this. Are you getting there?
Well, if you don't know this about me by now, Adam, I have this issue where things must also look nice.
Yeah, we're all like
Do
that.
you want to see what me and Lee have been doing while you've been doing that?
No, thanks. It'll make me feel vastly inferior. Inferior.
What's
It'll-
in superior?
It'll give me an whatever. My mind's boggled.
I'm just gonna store all of my stuff in these 2 boxes here.
Yeah.
All you know is the complex it's going to give me would not be good.
Just gonna break these space elevator ones. What's that? That's C flat. Yay! Sky flaps over there. Hey,
Yeah.
Sky flap. Going in for a bombing run.
Oh wow. There's 90 rotors in this storage container.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do here is just take this.
Another 3 walls high.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, how about you get the wall ones?
What do you mean?
You know how they've got the wall mounted power cables
How do they work?
in the shop. So I believe there's one that goes on both sides of the wall and it passes it through the wall.
Yeah, let me get rid of all this trash first. Dump all. So all the materials that are from all of the stuff what was from upstairs is now in those cargo containers.
Yeah. print the 8 tokens.
Or
Coupon. Thank you for the coupons.
attachments. So 4, we can get the wall pocket.
Excellent. We got 4 more.
Maybe foundation pillar. Or we can get glass foundation. We can get glass floors.
Where's that?
The foundations and then the frame foundation and the glass floor.
Oh. That might be a good one.
And also walkways.
Metal doors. Walkways would be nice. So, walkways. Oh, we don't have enough for walkways.
You can buy rotors. 100 rotors.
But we can get. So, definite to the wall outlets. That's 4. We've got 4 left, so we can get the foundation pillars.
Metal door walls.
Oh yeah, metal door walls. Do we need
Yeah.
doors?
Well, it's
I
just
suppose
nice.
they'll look nice. Yeah, let's get those. That's 2 4s. So, wall power outlets, metal door walls. Purchased. See how these wall outlets work.
Wow, there's a fucking hole in the ceiling there. I haven't got any materials to put it together. Fuck me.
I think I might do. Where is it? There. There we go. Tell you what, while we're here, I'm gonna build some nicer stairs.
Hey Rash, how are you doing? Are you come to watch me do some fucking sketches, fuck maths, and spend forever
This is
making
beautiful.
things look nice rather than actually functional?
This is wonderful. Look at all of these perfectly articulated things.
Why am I shaking, please?
It's because you haven't had enough sugar.
Okay.
Oh my god, Maff, that's beautiful.
I mean, it might not work, but it looks great.
It does look great.
Fucking
So
wants to work.
this break. So those are your 20s.
Yeah, these are all 20s.
Jesus, this fucking setup looks wonderful. Look at all of these screws.
It's a lot of screws in it.
Yeah. You know, there's something Space Engineers has that I wish this had. And that's like LCD screens that you can put technical information on.
Yeah.
Throughput and graphs and, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to have to go to sleep because I am fucking exhausted.
Cheers, Ash.
So I apologise, Maff. I know you're in full swing.
Maff, are you about tomorrow?
Should be.
Daytime games.
No.
Okay.
My daytime games day is a Saturday.
I will be.
Are you're about tomorrow day? Awesome. We'll continue this tomorrow then.
I'll
I
definitely
hear
have a
you
crack at
all.
lunchtime. But there might be people wanting me to watch them do programming for some reason, like as if I don't already know how.
I'll be at your beck and call, Lee.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So, Maff,
Bye,
are you
Lee.
going to? I'm going to close the server down. You'll be disconnected. So
I
you
know, I'll
should
be sad.
Yeah, no, you will be because you're just getting into it. I apologise. You
I
can get
know.
a single player game on the go and learn all of the tricks.
Well,
and then
I'm
don't
actually
need another.
gonna have to go to bed. So
That's a good
thanks for coming, Ash. I know that you've just popped in to lurk, and I haven't got any water on us, so I will refund you those points for the hydrate.
No refunds, man.
No, I get back refunds for the points for hydrates. But I'm gonna call it because it's 11:30. However, stay around for the raid, and we'll raid someone.
Yeah, I'll stay around for raid. Try and raid somebody with affiliate because I'll sub to them.
Bosh, who forgot? Who forgot that I like?
The good thing about this, of us leaving all this space to run around and having everything just off the ground, is that when we get the little golf carts, we can go whizzing around this.
Yeah.
I like young Kaz. Is he on? Is he on? Are you gonna come on my stream just for the raid, Lee?
No, I have to go to sleep.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay.
I know.
See you later.
Motherfucker. Okay,
You
bye.
motherfucker. Young Kaz is live. Channel. Young Kaz is a rapper. It's weird. Stream manager, raid channel. Young Kaz. He better still be fucking live. He better still be live. There he is. Raid, 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 raid. Love a raid, boys. Slash girls if there is any. I don't discriminate.
I go with guys. Is guys gender neutral?
I don't know. Ready for the raid, but thanks for coming. Thanks for lurking. I know you just came, Ash, but I'm sure you'll catch you next time. In a bit, bloods. Brah!